Hi, if you're like me, you know Open All Hours 1976 is one of the best sitcoms of all time. So today, I thought it would be fun to pull up a chair by the campfire and rewatch the sitcom with the entire cast of then and now. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they have changed in 2023. Okay, let's see. Nurse Gladys Emanuel is played by actress Linda Barron. In 1976, when she acted in the sitcom, she was 37 years old, and sadly on March 5, 2022, she passed away at 82 in London, England.
I wonder what it would look like with a bit of parsley around.
You stop at nothing, will you? You shower me with gifts.
Now that still happens, I'm afraid. It's actually quite sad, really. There's something about my face that people want to claim me. Especially very sad little children.
Mavis is played by actress Maggie Olena. In 1981, when she was in the sitcom, she was 32 years old, and now she's living healthy at 74.
Yes, Jim.
Oh, I don't know, really. I couldn't listen to anything my husband wouldn't approve of.
No, I didn't mean anything.
On the other hand, even if you're married,
out there, then it was naughty. And those seaside postcards and that kind of vulgarity was a...
Mrs. Delphine Featherstone is played by actress Stephanie Cole. In 1982, when she starred in the sitcom, she was 41 years old, and now she's living healthy at 82.
that's the first time Granville's ever walked past me without saying something.
Sounded like something to me.
I think you're somebody that's just never going to do that. And the good thing is, I think we're getting better at roles for people who aren't 18. Or
It's a bloody slow process.
Albert Arkwright is played by actor Ronnie Barker. In 1976, when he starred in the sitcom, he was 47 years old, and sadly on October 3, 2005, he passed away 76 in Oxfordshire, England.
Kill that for flaming mouse. What gets me is if he can move like that, well, why hasn't he got a number on his jersey?
Not a trace of it remains in the archives. The other sitcom was Clarence, of course, written under another pseudonym, again with Josephine Tucson, who was marvellous to act with.
Mrs. Bluett is played by actress Kathy Staff. In 1976, when she was in the sitcom, she was 48 years old, and sadly on December 13, 2008, she passed away at 80 in Ashton-under-Lyne, Greater Manchester, England.
That's just as well with your husband popping off quickly like he did.
We never know when we'll be taken, or whither is our destination.
No, still I should have...
It was revolutionary in its time, was it, to do it so quickly?
Yes, yes. Yes, we used to rehearse for 3 days and then go into the studio and do 4 episodes. And that was...
Man is played by actor Nick Stringer. In 1981, when he acted in the sitcom, he was 33 years old, and now he's living healthy at 75.
Oh, well, it must be catching. Don't tell me you're going blind and all.
Sometimes if you bring your top down and waggle the bottom.
I think that's one of the funniest moments in Who Wants a Millionaire, though, when you're... I don't know if you remember this, Nick. Well, I'm sure you do. You're at the bar, and then you say...
Granville is played by actor David Jason. In 1976, when he acted in the sitcom, he was 36 years old, and now he's living healthy at 83.
What about you and the nurse? Oh, yes. You know, if I don't marry her soon, I shall have to buy a new electric blanket.
Hi up, second out.
good fun.
But one of the things I will say, in all seriousness, that Jay Blades is what you see is what you get, and he is so...
The milkwoman is played by actress Barbara Flynn. In 1981, when she was in the sitcom, she was 33 years old, and now she's 75 years old.
Contemporary themes in literature, and you could wear that short dress.
Devon, because that's, I'm not sure that's, that's a bit lazy, maybe, and, and I think...
Mrs. Bickerdike is played by actress Sandra Vo. In 1985, when she was in the sitcom, she was 49 years old, and now she's living healthy at 87.
With money, it wants blood now.
Hey! Why ever are you putting your Granville into that till?
Oh.
Mrs. Braddock is played by actress CLA Kelly. In 1976, when she was on the sitcom, she was 54 years old, and sadly on February 18, 2001, she passed away 78 in Bath, Somerset, England.
Oh, so much money on Granville's clothes. He's a very difficult age at the moment, you know.
I've never seen him in anything but that old cap and apron.
Oh, well, he spends a fortune.
Mrs. Jardine is played by actress Madge Hindle. In 1976, when she was on the sitcom, she was 38 years old, and now she's living healthy at 85.
Morning, Mrs. Jardine.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Arkwright. Do you have a large cocktail biscuit?
I think so, yeah. Yes, how is Mr. Jardine?
Gordon Stackpole is played by actor Teddy Turner. In 1981, when he acted in the sitcom, he was 64 years old, and sadly on August 29, 1992, he passed away 75 in Horsforth, Yorkshire, England.
Germans, we'd won the war.
He's not a German. He's one of those unpronounceable backward mob where no tourist ever goes twice.
Who is your favorite character in the sitcom Open All Hours? And what do you think about the actors who have passed away? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you and see you again.